practicing with that plastic game controller as if it's a real gun. So you want to make sure that you don't sweep the audience. You're going to be keeping it in a safe, keeping your finger off the trigger, keep it pointed in a safe direction, which here is going to be at the ground, or that's going to be downrange, and that's a safe direction. That's where we're going to be shooting. Keeping your finger off the trigger until ready to shoot. Most of these videos we're going to be, this is called the high ready, low ready, but we're going to be at the high ready with the gun pointed down. When the time comes to shoot, the other thing that we're going to be practicing, and it takes a lot of practice, is sight acquisition, because I have my eyes focused out there looking for a threat. I see the threat, and as I come up, my eyes have to now change focus to the very front of that sight to get a clear sight picture on the front sight. The target's going to be slightly blurry, but believe me, you'll still see it, just like in target practice. You go out and then squeeze the trigger. So you're going to be practicing sight acquisition, trigger control, and threat assessment. You'll be finding good guys, bad guys, shoot, no shoot scenarios. So that's threat assessment. You just can't be spraying and praying. And you see here that you get to pick the pistol, but you want to use the one that you either carry with you or that you have in your house for protection. You do no cursor, which is the desired option, so that you use your sights only. You will not see a cursor on the screen. Now, if you're using this for home protection or whatever, and you do carry a laser on your gun, fine, go ahead and pick a red laser. But in reality, you want to pick no cursor, because in real life, you have to use the sights on your gun. Because there are people that follow you home or come into your garage before you close it.
But see the way she is?
You got it. That's good. That's hard to hit a moving target. There you go.
Right.
Okay. So that's, like I said, that's part of what we're. Don't be pointing that at me. So, so that's the other thing we're practicing, is you have to be aware of how many shots do you have and how many shots, because you were going click, 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 and it wasn't registering on you.
Okay.
I've seen the exact same thing at the range, where the slide is completely locked back and they're pulling the trigger, not understanding why. So that's part of the practice, is that mental thing of counting those shots.
Yeah.
My problem is if you got the gun too low, then when the guy shows up quickly, you don't have time.
It's a split second to go from high ready to when I'm doing like this, I'm doing it in slow motion. But in reality, you're coming in like this. There you go. Because you don't walk around like this. One is because if good guys or anything is showing up, you're sweeping them with the gun. This way, good call. This way, good guys can be walking in front of you. The gun is facing in a safe direction. Until such time you have a threat in front of you, then you pop it up. Well, the bad guy is the one shooting at you, or that has a knife or a baseball bat. Oh!
Wow.
He was not a threat. No gun, no nothing. He's actually telling you where to go.
He was pointing.
See?
He was pointing that way.
The bad news is you killed one good guy,
Oh, no.
minus
I thought
500
he was
points.
bad, just
and
the way he
you
was
go- and you
looking
go
at
to jail.
He was like that, he was pointing. Yeah.
And there's other ones like that, these pop-ups in which they have a cell phone, that they're giving you a cell phone, so they're like this, which means you can't just, oh, that person looks threatening, I'm going to shoot.
Give me your money and I'll let her go.
Ooh, did I miss him?
And yet he didn't fall.
And under normal circumstances, when a good guy is that close and you only have a headshot, that's not something you really want to take a risk at shooting,
Is that why that red
Like
dot
in the police or whatnot, they would say that's a no-shoot scenario. When it's that close and there's too much of a risk. If you miss and hit the good guy,
That's